Hello. Yeah, this is Jalal. Welcome to GUP with Jalal only on Punjabi National TV. कैसे आप सब लोग ठीक हैं, मजे में हैं, केम छो, बराबर छो, चंगा भला, चकदे फटे, हाँ चकदे फटे है ना. आजकल वेदर इतना अच्छा हो रहा है तो चकदे फटे होना ही चाहिए. बहुत ही प्यारी वेदर है आजकल. दिन लंबे होते जा रहे हैं, लेकिन एक बार फिर से अभी जैसे हम पिछले प्रोग्राम में बात कर रहे थे कि आजकल पूरी दुनिया ऑनलाइन पे है, तो आपको उससे बहुत ज़्यादा फ़ायदा भी हो सकता है और उसमें आपका नुकसान भी हो सकता है. तो आपको बहुत सारे स्कैम्स भी आपको ऑनलाइन पे आ रहे होंगे, आपको व्हाट्सएप पर आपको मैसेज आ रहे होंगे कि प्लीज़ क्लिक दिस लिंक और फिर आपको ये इतने हज़ारों डॉलर मिल जाएंगे, या तो आप ये जीत जाएंगे. आपको ईमेल्स आ रहे होंगे, आपको फेसबुक पर आ रहे होंगे. सो प्लीज़ मेक श्योर यहाँ जितने भी स्कैम्स हैं आप अपनी फैमिली को बता दीजिए, अपने बेटे को, बहन को और बच्चों को बता दीजिए. डू नॉट क्लिक ऑन दैट लिंक. इसलिए आजकल ये बहुत हो रहा है, स्कैम हो रहा है. फिर ऐसा नहीं हो कि आपकी जो कमाई तो इतनी नहीं हो रही है आजकल और आपके पैसे जो आपने जमा किए हैं तो वो फिर ऐसे ही चले जाएंगे स्कैम्स में. तो प्लीज़ ये शेयर कीजिए आपकी फैमिली के साथ, आपके फ्रेंड्स के साथ और आपके जो कलीग्स के साथ. तो चलिए आप अपने शो को आगे बढ़ाते हैं. आज जो मेरी गेस्ट है बहुत ही प्यारी है, बहुत ही प्रीटी है, सोनी लड़की है. ये यहाँ लड़की है आज, इसलिए हमारे जो है रंजीत सिद्धू भी आज बहुत एक्साइटेड है. वो भी शो देख रहे हैं हमारा कि यह लड़की आई हुई आज. मैं अपना मजाक कर रहा हूँ, वो यहाँ नहीं है. तो लीजिए आपकी बहुत सारी तालियों में कैलगरी एंड वैंकूवर से हमारे शो पे आई है आज. आपकी बहुत सारी तालियों पे अर्शदीप पुरबा.
Hello, thank you.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. सब ठीक है? How's everything?
Everything is great. I'm in Calgary finally, so I'm really happy.
आप इतनी प्यारी क्यों लगी? You are looking very pretty.
For you.
मेरा बोलने का मकसद यही था कि so then you tell me the same thing.
You're looking also really good.
Thank you. Ranjit, please note, मेरी वो जो है invoice बढ़ा देना अभी. So you're welcome to Calgary, and it's been a year now. I think it's about a year and a half now, right?
Yeah.
Since we met first time. And last time you were going for Miss Globe.
I was, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't we start from there? Let's talk about yourself first.
Okay.
Who's Arshdeep?
Arshdeep, who is Arshdeep? Well, I am from Calgary, Alberta. I was born and raised here. I moved to Vancouver 5-6 years ago to study acting. And from there, my career has just been going off in different directions. And I always come here because dil ithe hi lagda, you know?
Dil ithe hi lag raha hai.
Yeah, this is home. So I always come here whenever I can. And yeah, I'm here today.
Wow, no, I mean, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no,
I was so happy when you messaged.
It's always a fun. I think since we met last time, so we are still like in touch on either Instagram or Facebook. So we are still talking. So I think this is a great thing. So Arshdeep, if I take you back to the last, when you came forward for the Miss Globe.
Yes.
Why you wanted to go for pageant? Why?
Oh, that's a good question. I didn't really want to go for a pageant. It just came my way. So I'm like, why not take it? That's like the type of person I am. I'm like, take it. Just do whatever you can because you never know where it's going to lead you, right? So Miss Canada came my way. I won that. I was Miss Canada Globe 2019, 2020. And then after that, when you win that, you go international and you represent Canada there. Wow. So I went to Albania in October during the pandemic.
Oh, during the pandemic?
During the pandemic, yeah. Like what, 4, 5, 6 months ago?
6 months,
yeah. So I went and I represented Canada at the Miss Globe pageant.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, so you know what? When you go, like you just did in Albania, when you are representing Canada, so what are the feeling inside? Because you are representing your own country. तो feeling क्या होती? किस तरह आती feeling?
So much gratitude and so much nerves. Like, oh my God, I'm representing Canada. That's on me. I can't say anything that's gonna put our country down. I can't, you have to be a role model. So it was a lot of pressure, but it was also a lot of our country is beautiful. It's full of multiculturalism, and there's so much here that I actually took it for granted. So representing Canada actually opened my eyes to wow, it made a place for my mom and dad. It gave me a career, it gave me a house, it gives me healthcare. Why am I complaining being in Canada, right? I think it gave me a sense of gratitude.
So when you are, of course, because I've noticed that whenever you go in other countries, even in US, or if I go back home in Pakistan, or if you go back to India or wherever, when you say you are from Canada, it's like, wow, Canada.
Yeah.
You know, so I think when you go outside, like outside your country, especially when you are representing Canada, so you have to be on your toes sometimes. Like you don't want to say anything, you know, something you like, you know, kabhi-kabhi wo galti se muh se nikal jata hai, right? So you know, be very careful there, right?
Yeah, of course. And even as a human being, like I guess for me, I'm representing India and Canada.
Yes.
I'm Indo-Canadian, so I have a bit of like, okay, I can't say anything that's gonna put Indians at like lower their rep or lower Canadian rep.
Yes.
It's like it's a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So you know, like if I take you back, you know, when you were growing up, so did you have in your mind or your parents, you know, उन्होंने ऐसा जो है सोचा था कि we'll be sending Arsh for the Miss Canada or Miss Globe, anything?
No, not even acting. Not even acting.
Nothing. कुछ भी नहीं
No,
था
I want to be criminal justice. I want to be a cop. Yeah.
पता अगर you know, if the law is like you so pretty, I'll do any crime. I don't mind.
Oh man, I don't think I would look like this if I was in criminal justice. Probably have my hair tied, coffee, you know, like. Yeah, I don't even know. My parents were always like very supportive, first of all. So like,
well, you have to have it.
You have to, right? Like, I can go get a degree in criminal justice. Like, this is something for all the parents. Like, your kid can do whatever, but if they're not happy, they're not going to succeed. You know, which sucks.
I know.
You can't force anybody to do something they're not happy with. Yeah.
So, you know, like, of course, you know, being a woman and, you know, being as a Canadian, being a, like, you know, Indo-Canadian. So we always talk about, you know, like, you know, जो हमारे जो बचपन में रहा जो हमारे you know like in our father like in our forefathers time कि लड़की को ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए लड़की ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए लड़की को बाहर नहीं निकलना चाहिए लड़की स्कूल नहीं जाती है घर पे रहना चाहिए बच्चों को खाली बड़ा करे या तो खाना पकाए तो like you know अगर you know if I ask you same thing this time now of course your parents are different that's why you are here right now like what do you feel about this kind of thing because I know still back home still going on probably some
100%
in जो अपना छोटे-छोटे गांव हैं you know like small villages still going on this kind of thing
trying to control myself because this is the one topic that gets me riled up because my mom actually did deal with that and she overcame it and she's very supportive but I think it needs to end like because we're all human you and me are the same you know you and me are the same and like to define what a person needs to do by their gender just it's never something I've been comfortable with because you might be great at cooking I can't cook I honestly cannot cook so you know like it's just like these things like why do women have to be good at cooking who made these rules and why is this still in play because I feel like if we have that cap on women then they're gonna have that cap and they might have this potential where they can grow but we're stopping them from growing because we're like no this is where you stay you know so
True. So you don't cook? You don't cook, like you know?
I eat.
Oh, you like okay, like you know our cameraman. You know he like you know that was his question. Are you married?
I'm not. I'm single.
She's not married, guys. She's available. so you know in pandemic week, like you know like I think it's about over a year now. What did you learn? What did you learn different? The one you were not doing it before. क्या सीखा तुमने?
Oh, like during the pandemic.
Yeah. What did you learn? Like what different did you learn?
Honestly, I think the pandemic was kind of a blessing for me. Not like the pandemic, but like the isolation and just being one with yourself. I think that opened my eyes. Ke nahi mainu relationship, marriage hale nahi chahiye. You know, like I still need to focus on my dreams, my goals. I still need to heal from things that were going on back in the day. They like I know what I want in this planet. I know what my goals and dreams are and I think being isolated and being one with myself really taught me to love myself and like take care of myself and take care of the people around me and not to waste time on stupid things so I think the pandemic actually taught me a lot about myself and my family and my dreams and my goals and you know so many things
nice so of course you know you learn acting as well I think you are going to the acting school so how's this your like experience going
honestly more opportunities now for me
why is that
I don't know I guess like a lot of people being stuck in their houses coming up with more ideas and when they get a chance like okay chalo a movie bana lenne a te show bhi kar lenne so now everybody's like what do you call it like active excited to whatever was stopping them before like oh my gosh like I don't want to stop anything now there's more projects rolling more movies shooting I know Calgary is boom.
It's booming right now. Yes, it is booming. Yeah.
So I've had more auditions during the pandemic than I did before.
Wow. So the whole world is online right now.
Yeah.
So what do you want to say about the social media? If because I know you are on the social media, but but not that much. Yeah. So of course, if you want to take benefit from there, so it's really good. It's very positive. You can take the benefit. But of course, there are some negatives, negatives as well.
I think social media is great, of course, for opportunities. That's how we stay connected, right? For connections. Yeah. But there's a lot of things on social media that can really hurt your self-esteem. That can maybe bullying, and you see all these like models that are so skinny, they're living this beautiful rich lifestyle, and you just like start looking at them all the time, and you're just like, why am I not there? What am I doing wrong? Main ki kar sakdi hain to get there, so it's like social media can be a positive thing, but it could also be a negative thing. But if you're putting your energy in the right place, social media will always be a benefit.
That's right. So I want to take a test, your acting test. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Oh, if you remember the movie, Shah Rukh Khan movie, and the Deepika, my favorite movie, remember?
Which one? Om Shanti Om?
Om Shanti Om.
Okay.
Oh, there's a dialogue in there.
Oh, please, I'm so bad with dialogues. How about you do it, and then
I don't do it, right? That's
my job. I don't know any dialogues, but if you give me the dialogue, I'll try.
Okay. Do you remember the Sholay? Kitne aadmi the? Do you remember the movie?
No.
You don't remember?
I don't watch actually that many Bollywood movies.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So do you remember any Punjabi movie? Any dialogue you remember?
No, I actually don't. This is so bad. Sorry, guys.
So Shah Rukh Khan, when he does in the movie, and then Deepika goes for the audition. कि वो चाहता ना कि अपने एक चुनरी में
एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत तुम क्या जानो रमेश.
Yeah, so say it like a little bit in a dialogue, so you are kind of serious about it.
That's the only 2 lines I know.
That's it. Yeah, that's what I want.
Should I do it to the camera?
Yeah.
Or to you?
Right here.
Okay. एक चुटकी सिंदूर की हिम्मत तुम क्या जानोगे रमेश.
Awesome. You can do it. So about your, because I was reading your bio, and you are participating in short films as well. So why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah, that's actually why I'm here.
Yes.
There's actually a award-winning filmmaker in Calgary, Satinder Kasona. Yes. He's wrote films, won a bunch of awards for them, and he's actually writing a Punjabi independent feature film that we're gonna start filming on the 10th.
This month.
Literally in
April,
5 days.
Yeah.
So I've just been here rehearsing with them. I was just at rehearsal and just came here. It's called Range Road 290.
Range Road 290.
Range Road, just right there. Yeah. So it's a Calgary-based story too, and he has big plans for it. Great cast, great crew, and I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited because Calgary the vich na kam hega and good stuff.
Yeah.
But you just have to find it.
You
have to find the right people, and the right people are here. Like you, I'm so happy I met you because you have such a good heart, and I don't know, I just like being around people with good hearts.
Okay, एक बार फिर से repeat कर दो.
He's so great, yaar. He's so great, such a good heart. A1 top.
तो इसी नोट पे हम लेते हैं ब्रेक. I'm sure कि अभी तो बहुत बाकी इनसे बातें करना और इनके करियर के बारे में. Of course we'll have a rapid fire round as well, everyone's favorite. तो आप देख रहे हैं गपशप विद जलाल with your favorite host जलाल लारक. तो मिलते हैं ब्रेक के बाद. Thank you. Hello, welcome to Gupshup with Jalal with your host Jalal Ladak and my special guest Arsh. So Arsh, in your family, is there anyone else who's kind of वो भी acting कर रहे हैं या singer or any artist in your family?
I do have a cousin. His name's Arshdeep Purba, and he's a singer. He's actually in Surrey, so he's releasing music here and there. He moved to Canada 4 years ago, I want to say. Yeah, so just me and him.
But not in your your brother or sister, your immediate family.
No, I was the first one who made the move, and I was like,
wow. So do you remember your first movie or first camera? Okay, what happened?
Okay, my first proper feature film, or my first film ever?
Ever.
My first film ever was a short student film.
Okay.
It's called Help Wanted. It was directed by Jaquil Campbell.
Okay.
He was from Capilano University. It was about actually the drug the drug dealers in Surrey and like, you know, corrupt Indian family, like alcoholic dad. And it was really funny because I was only 18 years old when I did that film, and I didn't know anything. It was so bad.
Yeah.
But it was a good feeling.
Is that right? So, you know, now you're going to the, like your, like in university, you know, to like to learn acting now. So, उसमें क्या difference है if you go or if you don't go? Is it a big difference?
It is. मैं लगता that it's important. Education is always important, and it depends. You can either go get a diploma or you could take night courses. As long as you're doing something that's keeping your muscles active, you'll do great. You'll feel confident. Like if I was talking to you before I went to school here, I'd be like, Hanji. But honta, like you have confidence in front of the camera. You have confidence talking to each other. It teaches you about life too. You know.
Is that right? So of course, you know, when you start to kind of, you know, you are acting now in a movie or like, you know, short films. So like तुम्हारे friends or your family, like, you know, what are they saying? Are they happy with it? Are they excited?
Very.
Yeah.
They're always supportive. They're always like, "What are you doing next?" And I love that. Yeah, it's really sweet because Bella, Mama's like, "Tu actor banna." Papa's like, "Hey, acting, ek hi hunda. Acting da kam hai, hunda koi kam." You know. So it took him a good, like, my mom was on board, but my dad, it took him like good 2 years, and now he's like, "Meri kudi na actor ah," like, you know.
तो ये कभी जो इंडिया जाने का मौका मिला? Did you go to India?
Yeah.
For Bollywood, like, have you tried it?
Not Bollywood. I've done Pollywood.
Okay.
Punjabi movies. So I did a film Lajo, which hasn't released. I don't know where it is. Okay. But I did Teri Meri Jodi. I think we talked about it last time.
Yeah.
So it released in cinemas worldwide. It was by Aditya Sood, and it had Sidhu Moosewala, Yogaraj Singh, King B. Chauhan, San Miguel. Yeah, a lot of new faces too. So it was actually a really good film. But it didn't get the proper attention it deserved.
I guess, yeah. So, you know, when you are, like, you know, when you're filming, you know, like a Bollywood or Bollywood, so when you are doing a, like, let's say you are doing a shot, so usme kya, like, you know, if you can describe a kind of, you know, mahal for us, environment for us, like, you know, I know it's going to be thousands camera, you know, everyone, like, you know, pointing you, and like people are standing around, aisa hi hota hai?
Yeah, it's so like overwhelming because you're standing here and then it's like the camera sometimes is this close to you. Sometimes, and you're just like standing there, and there's like people talking in the back, and the director's like, "Everyone, shut up!" And then you do your scene. After that, makeup people run to you. Director's like, "No, do this." Yeah. It's such a crazy environment, but so much fun.
But fun though, right?
I love it.
Wow. Yeah. So in BC, like, you know, like in Vancouver, what you doing now?
So there I am doing also acting stuff, but now I'm trying to shift my focus into the Western world. More Hollywood, more like TV shows, long-term things, you know? Right. Movie karke, then you wait 3 more months, you're like, "Hai rabba, movie khod de do mainu." But with TV shows, continues, right?
Yeah, back to back,
So doing that, I also broadcast, like, live streaming. I do that as a side job.
Okay.
And where I just teach dance. I teach bhangra, I teach like hip hop.
Oh, right. Oh, so you dance as well?
Yeah.
So is it necessary to?
I don't.
Like you have to have it. I think for an actor, I think you need that.
I think if you're in like Bollywood or Pollywood, fit of course bhangra pauna or like Bollywood dance. But I think Western world, I don't think you need to. No, Hollywood, like they don't do that many movies with dancing sequences.
Yeah. So, you know, when you're walking, you know, let's say, like, you know, when you come here to Calgary, then you meet your relatives. तो उनको तो बड़ा अच्छा लगता है, oh, you know, कुड़ी तो आई है बाहर से आई है, movie में आई है, ऐसा ही होती feeling सब.
Yeah, they're always like, "हुन की करना तू? इत्थे कोई और movie करनी है तू?" They're always asking, and I'm like, yeah, I'm always up to something. Because I'm like, if I take a pause, then I'm just like, bas, mera kam done, you know, so. But they're always like curious. They're always calling to, "Kada wana tu Calgary? Aaja tu, yaad aandi hai teri." It's an hour flight. So
that's right. Yeah. So if I take you next 5 to 10 years, so then, you know, what about Arsh? You know, where she's going to be?
That's a great question. I never knew that I would be Miss Canada. I never knew that I would be in a Punjabi movie. But like, I hope I have a lot of stories to tell when I come back. But I do want to open up my own film production.
Is that right?
Yeah, because I feel like Indo-Canadian stories are not told as much. I feel like even though colored people are still getting a space to, you know, show their like films and share their stories, still not enough. And I would like to open up my own film production for that. Yeah.
Wow.
Stories about like you guys, like, you know, you guys, like your story, like, is there a movie that you can relate to that's like your story?
Yeah.
You know, like something like that.
I know what you're saying. You know, like kind of the biopic, you want to do it on yourself.
Yeah.
So, you know, these days, like, you know, because if you see it, I think because of the pandemic, like all the actresses, they are online right now. Because if you go on Instagram, like Instagram or Facebook, it's all packed with, you know, all this. So, you know, if I ask you as an Arsh or like, you know, as an artist, so like, you know, when you go or like, you know, when you go online, so how do you represent yourself?
Like on my social media?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, because like, you know, online you see all kinds of things. But, you know, as a Canadian, as an Indo-Canadian, so you wanna, of course, you're representing like in Canada, India. So how you gonna like, you know, represent yourself? Like, you know, how you gonna use the social media basically? That's what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, I've used social media like passion projects, like things that I have a vision for. I try to create, like I had this outfit in mind. I took my mama's old saris that she used to wear jado vyah hoya si mama da, and I made it into pants. Then I put on like a Canadian top, just showing that you can still walk around on the streets with your Indian culture and your Canadian culture. You don't have to let go of anything. You can have both of them and just own it, you know? So I did like a shoot like that. I've also talked about like my own testimony about what happened to me when I was younger with like my sexual assault story. And I used social media to just put it out there. And so many women reached out to me, even men, that dude, like what happened to you? That I'm like, it happens to everyone. It happens to a lot of people, but nobody talks about it. So I feel like social media could be a space where you can actually just make good connects and talk about your experiences and share your experiences.
That's right. So your new movie, so like the one you're gonna start soon now. So then when are we expecting that movie?
I think it should be done in a couple of months because
is that right,
yeah, I think so, because we shoot it. It should be done by May, and then maybe May, June, July-ish editing.
So hopefully, so you can share with us.
100% I'll share with you.
Yeah. So then of course, you know, we can put it on our like a social media.
I would love that.
Love to see our Calgary's own Arsh.
Yes.
Like, is that right?
That's right. Calgary forever.
Yeah. So nice. Time for our rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Everyone's favorite, your favorite, my favorite as well. So are you excited, nervous?
I'm excited.
You want me to believe that?
Yes, just a little bit. Fine, I'm nervous.
Nice. So, you know, if I ask you, like, you know, when you came last time, if you remember, we had lots of fun on the rapid fire round.
We did.
Right?
I was like, no, I want to change my answer. No, you're like, no. And I'm like,
All right, here we go. Okay, so you have to pick one, okay? Okay, Shah Rukh Khan or Salman Khan?
Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan. Okay, did you get a chance to meet him ever?
I actually met Salman Khan.
Is that right?
I haven't met Shah Rukh Khan. You know his show, The Bung World Tour?
Yeah.
He did it in Vancouver. I actually performed there. So he was backstage. I was backstage. We all met. Yeah.
Lucky you. How did you get a chance?
Aditya's dance school. They had a huge performance for us, and I got to dance in there, and we met him there.
Oh, lucky you.
But still, Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah. Okay, Ajay or like Ajay Devgan or Akshay Kumar?
Akshay Kumar.
Akshay Kumar. He's doing really good, right? He's number one right now.
His films are so motivating, inspiring, and he's really like owned his like age too.
Yeah.
You know, like no offense, but like some actors, they're old and they're still playing like 12-year-olds. I'm like, what do you? Akshay Kumar is doing a really good job with that.
Exactly. No, actually I agree. Ranveer or Ranbir Singh?
Ranveer Singh.
Ranveer Singh, eh?
He's actually my favorite actor in Bollywood.
Is it right? Okay. Alia or Shraddha Kapoor?
Alia.
Okay. Disha Patani or Sara?
Sara.
Kapil Sharma or Mashur Gulati?
I don't know the second one. Kapil Sharma.
Yeah, you know the Mashur Gulati? Sunil Grover?
Oh yeah. Kapil Sharma.
Okay, who's your favorite male singer in Bollywood?
Male singer in Bollywood? Yeah. Well, there's...
Anyone.
I don't know if he counts in Bollywood, but Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan.
Yeah, Nusrat. Oh yeah, he's a legend. No doubt. Okay, who's a female like your favorite female
Nidhi, I don't know her last name.
Nidhi, yeah.
Or is it?
Oh, Sunidhi Chauhan.
Sunidhi Chauhan.
Okay, if you get a chance to go for dinner with any Bollywood celebrity, who would you go with?
Amir Khan. I said
Amir
that last
Khan.
time. Actually, now I think I changed my answer.
Oh, Ranveer
I think I
Singh
would say
then?
Priyanka Chopra.
Oh, Priyanka Chopra.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because she's broken a lot of barriers for women.
Yes.
She went from Bollywood and Hollywood. And that's something that I'm like, she's jumping into worlds, and that's huge.
And she was a Miss World as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, do you know, or like, well, you are still kid, but like, who was childhood crush?
My childhood crush. I have too many.
Teacher? Oh, yeah.
Too many.
Yeah, you can name 2 or 3 if you like.
Yeah, I actually did have a crush on this kid in my class. I don't know if
His name?
His name was Dylan. He was my first crush. I was in kindergarten. How does somebody like somebody in
Calgary?
Yeah. Joshua Christian School, if you remember Dylan.
Oh my God, he might be watching.
I know, right?
Oh God. Okay, any rumors about yourself? Because I know you are kind of celebrated, so people.
Oh, so many.
Like, for example?
Like just bad ones. Like, oh, how did she get this role? Oh, like she's won this title. I haven't. I've only won Miss Canada. People are like, oh, you're Miss Globe, you're Miss World. I'm like,
yeah.
Just Miss Canada. Rumors that she's working on this film with this guy. I'm like, I don't even know who this guy is. I don't know what this film is. Just like stuff like that.
Like, well, I think it goes with the position, I guess.
I guess, yeah. Right? And I just shut them down. I'm like, no.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 things in your bucket list.
Travel the world before I die. Buy my mom, dad a house. And open up my own film production. Yes.
Well, yeah. I think you just said that, yeah. And one thing you still miss. Okay, yeah. Have you been to India?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So what do you miss from India?
Golgappe.
Golgappe. I was gonna say that. Chart.
Just like eating at the ready. I know. And the juice and like the tabba wala food. Oh, India la jao menu. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. Okay. 3 things you're looking for your future hubby.
Okay.
So उसमें क्या होना चाहिए? 3 things.
Understanding. Hard worker. And also a family person.
Okay, normally, what happened, like, when you want to get married, so there is kind of interview kind of thing, So are you going to do the same thing? Are you going to interview any guy, like any person?
No, I'm so weird like that. I can just sense, energy, like, hi, munda changa ya. Like, you don't need to. I guess, like, you find out the more you hang around someone.
Yeah.
Interviewing, people can say something, but they might not actually be telling the truth.
That's right. Okay, so one dish your mom cooked the best.
Chicken biryani.
Oh my.
She made it day before yesterday. It was so good.
And if I ask you about the family support we were talking, about your parents, what do you want to say?
I want to say that they're the best things that ever happened to me, the biggest support, and that's the reason why I'm here today is because of them. And they honestly are my role models. I want to give everything that they've given to me to my kids as well.
Yeah, true. And what's your page? Like, if people want to follow you?
Yeah, my Instagram is @Purba_. Easy.
Anything? If you have a YouTube channel or anything?
No, just Instagram.
Yeah, but they can follow our Punjabi National YouTube channel.
Yes, follow Punjabi National YouTube channel.
There you go. So before we finish our show, what do you want to say?
I want to say thank you for having me
on
here. So much fun. It's always fun with you.
Oh, thank
and I'm
you.
so excited for you and your future and Calgary's future.
Yeah.
And like I said last time, Calgary is my love. I will always represent Calgary. So I'm glad to be here talking to you about everything. Fabulous. Thank you so much.
All the best to you.
Thank you.
Now it's time for selfie. Please come on down.
Selfie.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Yay!
और guys, ये था आज का शो with very pretty, very beautiful Miss अर्श. तो मिलेंगे अगले हफ्ते इंशाल्लाह नए गेस्ट के साथ. देखना मत भूलिएगा गपशप विद जलाल only on Punjabi National. We'll see you later. Thank you.